And the Jets fall to the New England Patriots with a final score of 27-14. I'm not happy right now because I wanted that win, man. I get it. The Jets are heavy underdogs. Nobody's expecting the Jets to win this game. You got people like me and some Jets fans that are hopeful for a miracle to upset the Patriots that are red hot. Okay, you could call me delusional for hoping the Jets can win. I call it being hopeful for my franchise to pull it off, man. They won 2 in a row. You never know what's possible. Any man can be beat, but the problem is the Jets simply are not a good team. We all understand that. So let's break down everything you need to know. I'm not happy. I'm pissed off. I'm tired. And I'm going to leave it all out there and just give you my raw reaction to this game. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. We're going to be breaking everything you need to know about this game that happened tonight right here in this video. Before we get into it, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would love to hear what you guys have to say because I feel like hearing you guys give your perspectives, whether you're a Jets fan or not a Jets fan, if you're a Patriots fan, let me know your overall perspective of the game tonight. Love to read the comments and see where you guys are coming from. So let's get straight into business. Now, the first thing is this Jets team just completely got outworked on every phase of the ball, in my opinion. And I think that the biggest difference between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots is how fundamentally sound the Patriots are, and they play mistake-free football. You can see the attention to detail, and then you see the Jets, there's still a lot of mistakes, drop passes, missed throws, penalties, turnovers, not taking advantage of opportunities when it presents themselves. Like, this game was so cut and dry where it just feels like it's so objective of what the problem is. And I just got to give the flowers to the Patriots, man. Like, they took advantage of their opportunities. Every time the Jets punched them, they answered. They have a really quick resolve. The Jets start off the game with a touchdown drive that was fantastic. And like a just beautiful 8-minute drive, capped off with a touchdown. Vibes are high. And then the Patriots just match it with their own really good drive, leaving it into a touchdown. And then the next possession, the Jets get on offense, 3 and out. And then right there, I'm just like, uh-oh. And the Jets give up another touchdown to the Patriots offense on defense. And then it's 14-7. And I feel like the defense from the Jets' perspective, like, I'm not blaming them in this game. They fought. They played hard. Giving up 27 points is not good. But this offense is why we lost, man. Like, I went into this game thinking to myself, the defense, they lost Sauce Gardner. They lost Quinnen Williams. They got injuries. I'm not expecting this defense to just shut down the front runner to win the MVP in Drake May. The only way the Jets are going to win is if the offense can put up points consistently. And 14 points is not going to cut it, man. It's just not. Like, I think the defense relatively kept them in the game enough, but the offense kept not making the plays. They had 2 good drives, and that's it. Their other drive they had was capped off to a touchdown to John Mechie III, which was, by the way, great to see John Mechie make some plays. Welcome to the New York Jets. And that brings me to the next big negative that is the elephant in the room. A.D. Mitchell could not have had a worse Jets debut at the wide receiver position for the New York Jets. Everybody was excited about it, including myself, about A.D. Mitchell making his Jets debut, and he laid an egg. I mean, he had a catch on his first snap on the field, which was a 3rd down conversion that led to the Jets touchdown. 3rd down, slant over the middle, Justin Fields hit him, but then he had a pivotal drop on 3rd and long. Justin Fields put a dime down the left sideline and over the shoulder, could not come down with that catch, and then he had another drop on a 3rd down. Now that throw, you could argue, was Justin Fields not really giving him the really good ball, but then the 3rd target went right through his hands. So not a good game from A.D. Mitchell in his debut. I'm not going to write off Mitchell as he just stinks, and we should never really be excited about him ever again, but he needs to go out there and respond next week against the Ravens, especially with Garrett Wilson on the injured reserve list. The Jets are going to need him to really step up and hopefully make some plays. He's got the talent. I like his route running. I like his ability to get open, but he's got to catch the football, and I think that's fixable, if you ask me. John Mechie III, he looks good, man. I like that we're utilizing our new weapon from the Philadelphia Eagles we got in the Michael Carter II trade. The touchdown was great. Other plays he had were great. So shout out to John Mechie III. He deserves some love there. Breece Hall was definitely held in check in this game. I feel like the Jets' offensive line came to play. I really do. I think that they protected Fields for the most part. Wasn't perfect. There were some plays where they gave up a sack or some pressures. But I feel like from the run game and the offensive line, they did their job. But when it comes to the Justin Fields experiment, man, it's just tiring. It's just like, every time the Jets go out there and have Justin Fields play, you just can see the limitation of this offense. And I know some people are going to argue, well, the system around Justin Fields. They're not catching the balls, and it's not all Justin. Like, listen, I'll give Justin credit here. He extended a lot of plays tonight where the pressure got there. He picked up the first out of his legs. He had 2 really good drives. But those good plays are not good enough to be a starting quarterback because you got to do it for 60 minutes, not just 2 good drives. 14 points when you're the quarterback is not going to get it done. And Jeremy Ruckert dropping the ball on 4th down, not Justin Fields' fault. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just point the fingers at Justin Fields as the issue because it's not just Justin Fields. There's a big issue around him, all right? But the reality is we're not a good football team. There's not a lot of talent around Justin, and Justin Fields is not a quarterback that is able to level up the guys around him. Great quarterbacks are the ones that can make opportunities not so good, make them look great by elevating their guys around him. And Justin Fields is a limited quarterback, and my biggest problem with that is I feel like this coaching staff is limited in their play calling. They're not opening up the playbook because sometimes when you got to push the ball down the field, they're not taking advantage of it, and Justin holds the ball, and you can hear the announcers are saying the same thing. A lot of people around the NFL world are saying this. It's not just me. So if you're a Justin fans believer and really love the guy and think that he's still the future, I don't know what to tell you, man, because I don't see it. I did not see it entering this game. I don't know if the Jets are going to make a change at quarterback, but it's pretty obvious, man. The guy is not a starting NFL quarterback. It's just that simple. Like, you need everything around Justin Fields to be perfect in order for him to thrive, and that's not a franchise quarterback, in my opinion. A franchise quarterback is a guy that can look great when things around him are great and look good when things around him are not so good, and Justin Fields does not fit that bill for me. He does have the athleticism. He made some big plays tonight, but he also matched that with not so big plays, and that's the reality of it. And that turnover was pivotal, man. With 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter, you're down 2 possessions. If you go down the field and score a touchdown, you never know what can happen. A bad snap from the center, Myers, a low snap, Fields fumbles it. Instead of jumping on it, he just tries to pick it up and make a play. It gets stuck on the offensive lineman's foot, and it's a turnover. Back-breaking play right there. And it just feels like every time the Jets offense needed to go out there and make plays, they were unable to do so. And, you know, a lot of people around the NFL are looking at the Jets like, yeah, they trade away Sauce, they trade away Quinnen. Could they go out there and make a big splash and upset the New England Patriots? The only way they're going to do that is by playing perfect football. And I got to give the credit to where it's due, man, because Drake May and Mike Vrabel makes me nauseous to say it. It makes me sick, but it's just, I can't avoid the truth. Like, they're out there executing at a high level. And the way Drake May is commanding that team, he has that it factor. And that's the biggest difference. And I don't really want to make this about Justin because I don't really need to waste time and energy on that as much as I used to, because I feel like we all don't need more convincing that Justin's not the guy, but you can see what a guy looks like. It's either you have it or you don't. Drake May, unfortunately, as a Jets fan talking, he has that it factor, man. A command of the huddle. Knows everywhere where the play, when the play gets called, he knows where his players are going to be. He knows what the defense is in. There's so much more to the quarterback position than it is on the surface. When you go deep into the playbook and you study the opposing defense and you know when you see pre-snap what the defense is in, you know what the play call is, and you know where the ball needs to go, and the first read's not there, you know where to go for the secondary read. Fields does not have that ability, man. It's either he looks at the first read and it's not open, he tries to run, and if he can't, he gets sacked. And even when their guys are open, sometimes he just is too afraid, doesn't throw it. So there's a lot of things that goes wrong with Fields, and you see Drake May just commanding that offense. McDaniels, their offensive coordinator, is a fantastic offensive coordinator. Mike Vrabel has his team bought into what he's preaching. They're disciplined, their attention to detail, and they don't make mistakes. Like, the Jets made one too many mistakes. The Patriots did not make any mistakes tonight. That's the reason why the Jets lost this game. When you start off as fast as the Jets did on that opening drive, and then the Patriots match it, like, this was a back-and-forth potential game, but the offense laid the egg. And I'm not blaming the defense in this game. Like, could there be better plays? Brownlee was definitely a big negative tonight. If you want to talk about a negative on the defense, individually speaking, Jarvis Brownlee Jr., what an awful night for him tonight. Multiple penalties, giving up big plays. And the Jets' defense on third down, too. Bad, bro. Like, the Jets cannot get off the field on third down at times. Steve Wilks, I got to keep it real. He's got to stop calling these man blitzes on third down, bro, because the Jets do not have the personnel to match up one-on-one man coverage. And then when they're in zone on 1st and 10, the Patriots do a deep play action, and they're throwing it over the middle linebackers' heads, and they find the soft spot in the zone. Frustrating, man. The defense, they have some work to do, of course, but I feel like they showed at least some fight and some toughness in the second half and getting some stops when we need to. And the offense, they had a touchdown in the first quarter, a touchdown in the third quarter. That's not enough, man. It's not enough. And there's a lot of blame to go around, but at this stage of the season, we're in deep evaluation mode, right? We're looking at the guys that we want to keep for the long haul, guys that you want to just get rid of, and I feel like Aaron Glenn is also learning on the fly how to coach a team up, how to be disciplined with your reads, how to understand that, it really comes from within. And I think that this team needs to buy into a culture, and Aaron Glenn is really trying his best. And obviously, a lot of people are going to look at this game and blame Aaron Glenn, and he deserves some blame as well. He did not have his guys ready to go on a short week, and Mike Vrabel, that's a real head coach right there. Mike Vrabel's got the experience. Aaron Glenn does not. Aaron Glenn's learning on the fly. So when you see Mike Vrabel go to the Patriots as a first-time Patriots head coach, he had 4 or 5 years of experience from the Titans. That's what an experienced head coach looks like. This is what happens when you go the rookie head coach route, which is the Jets' plan with Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn wanted this job, and he has to learn on the fly. The Jets got all the ammunition in the world to potentially figure this thing out for the next few years, but this is my perspective of that. None of it's going to matter if they don't hit on the quarterback. And it's that simple, bro. And I know some people are going to comment, but Richie, Justin Fields was not to blame. The wide receivers drop all the passes. They got to help Fields. The protection, blah, blah, blah. Excuses. I'm sick of hearing it, bro. Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback. I mean, I don't know what more I need to tell you. I don't know what more I need to break down. But if you're watching these games and you do not see the limitations of this offense, I don't know what to tell you. And no, I'm not blaming Fields for this loss, but he's a problem. And he's not part of the solution, man. For the future. And I honestly will say this. The Jets are an organization that has proven that Sam Darnold did not work here. Geno Smith did not work here. Aaron Rodgers did not work here. And all three of those guys, Sam is thriving right now. Geno stinks again, but Geno did have a revival at one point. So maybe there's a world where Justin Fields goes to another organization in a few years and he thrives. I'm not going to rule that out. I do not think the Jets, the way they're constructed right now, with the talent that they have, with the inexperienced coaching staff that they have, it's not a good situation for any quarterback to be in. I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that can come here and save us, okay? So that's something I want to add here. It's not like I'm just ripping apart Justin Fields individually. I just feel like the thing about Justin that I don't like as well, not even just his on the field stuff, but off the field, he lacks that, firing people up, talking to the guys on the sidelines, and, his personality does not give, franchise quarterback. He doesn't have that aura, as the kids call it, man, and sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, man, and that's what it felt like tonight, man, and unfortunately for us Jets fans, seems like Drake May has it, which sucks because he's young. He's 23 years old, and I got to process that all night long, but at the end of the day, man, A.D. Mitchell in his Jets debut, what a stinker. An absolute stinker. I was hyped up about it. I was like, give him his targets. Did not come through with that, so hopefully he can bounce back from that one. But you guys feel free to comment down below your biggest takeaways from this game. Obviously a frustrating one. This is just a video that I wanted to make before I went to sleep tonight that I'm sure, if you guys are watching, I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but I'm just speaking off the top of my mind, not even looking at the numbers or anything, just really keeping it real with you guys. So comment your thoughts, and a big shout out to Sleeper Picks, as always, for being the proud sponsor of Jets Media. I was unable to win the cash tonight, but I promise you I will on Sunday. So make sure you guys check them out. Link is in the description to sign up today. You get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Terms and conditions apply, of course. So big time shout out to Sleeper Picks for being the proud sponsor of the channel. I'm out of here, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night, whether you're watching this the night of the game or the day after or whenever you are. Let's go Jets as always. I'm out. Peace.